Hi, Pisces. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. Okay. Oh, school back in the foyer. Okay. All right. We're doing a surrender reads. What do you have here for Pisces, please? And thank you. Surrender to success. I'm sorry you can't see it good. Surrender fear. These are good cards to have on your as coffee table cards. They're oracles. Surrender to miracles. What's under success? People pleasing. What's under fear? Inner peace. What's under surrender to miracles? Surrender the idea you can fix any damn by two. What's under, you may have to listen to Virgo read. What's under people pleasing? Setting limits. What's under inner peace? Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. And what's under surrender the idea you can fix someone, surrender to intimacy. All right. So with the surrender to success coming in at number one, placement one, it's like you are ready to experience more, but it's like you have to get into a space of inner peace and calm. All right. And you know, get in tune with your most intimate thoughts and the way that you share those intimate thoughts as well. Here, now there may be some type of fear, there may be some type of argument that comes here. You have to choose peace. That's overall. Like there are a number of things that are going on, and it can become daunting when it's like I'm getting tired of choosing peace. Okay, so usually you get to go ahead to make a move, but the move isn't what you would have done if you were in the heat of the moment. So keep that in mind. But there's a lot of fearful stories that you may be telling yourself. um that's a fight. I feel like that's a fight. Okay, I don't know, but it looks like a fight. Let me show you. It looks like a fight. It came out of nowhere. Something happened out of nowhere. Surrender to miracles. Some things are going to begin to happen, and they want you not to resist it, because this is also going to bring peace into your life. But it's also important that when these miracles begin to happen, that you don't share them with everyone. Create boundaries, set those limits so that you'll know what you can and cannot share. Maybe some of you are in the arts and things are working out for you, and you can't share that with everybody. You know that, because even if you mean good, people are trying to find a way that you mean bullshit, right? All right, so this habit of people pleasing has a lot to do with you not standing in your truth and saying what you feel, expressing yourself, being in a space where you may even get to, maybe you're on social media a lot, and a lot of people know you from social media, or a lot of people that you grew up with, just people know you about how you present yourself, present yourself online, and you're trying to keep up with what you post online or whatever. You got your days. Everybody got their days. And that's the other part of setting the limits. It's like, look, if I want to go outside of my yoga pants with a little t-shirt on that's too big and my hair back in a ponytail, right? So you gotta figure that out. But there's something about people pleasing. You can't make everybody happy. People may be asking you to do a lot of things, or run a couple of errands for them. The moon. Get in tune with the moon. Something is being revealed to you that you really need to see when it comes to the people that you are trying to please. This could be your work environment, your clients, your customers. You may have been in a space where you were trying to bring Bing. Okay, that's the search engine. You may have been in a space where you were trying to bring joy, happiness, a little comedic. Um, what do they call it? Comedic something. I forgot that fast. But doing things a little improv to try to make people happy when they're sad. Maybe you were doing the most trying to, maybe you got strong cancer placements. You were doing the most to try to make things right. So let's start clarifying. All right. Because you can't fix nobody but yourself. And you can offer assistance if people are willing to receive the assistance. One thing I've learned in this journey is that even though people will pay me for advice to get information from their ancestors, they will not be receptive to the advice, they'll come back and say something along the lines of something that they think, which ain't nothing wrong with this. Listen, this is what I'm saying about serenity, the idea that you can fix people. You give them all of the information, they don't have to receive it. So you can just respond in kind, like, okay, that's I see where you're coming from with that. That's cool. I understand. However you're supposed to respond to it. Because you can only provide information to people, whether they get it or not. That's not up to you. Okay. People have to be accountable for their damn self, and you have a different you that is emerging. And it has to do with, being intimate, or, what is intimacy to you? You need to define it and then create laws that govern you with the new limits that you set in certain situations that have come to the forefront of your consciousness. All right, what is this surrender to success for Pisces? The Four of Swords, let go and let go. Okay, the creator of all things. This has a lot to do with, previous roadblocks are over and done with. There's no need to think about those. Just get yourself in a balanced mindset so that you can be able to take care of what it is that you need to. Someone may message you that puts you in a space of um needing to, defend yourself. You ain't got to, because I really do feel like that's a fight card. But let me see, because fear can be, when people argue, it can be a fear of being wrong. People don't like to admit when they're wrong. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It ain't hard to do, what is this? Surrender your fear. Surrender fear for can Pisces. The Tower is an argument, a catalyst, something big happening that you may be like, this is not what I was wishing for, this is not what I expected, happening out of nowhere. Maybe it's a fear of some stuff in astrology. That's the way I'm looking at it, because he's looking up. All right. A fear of a tower moment, or some things that happen out of nowhere, but it's a miracle that you were saved, or you were able to, recoup a lot out of this situation. What does this be open to the miracles in your life? The Knight of Coins. Plans working out. It's just slow and steady. It's a miracle that someone may be offering you some type of job offer, contract. Someone may have had bruised ribs. Um, you don't have to protect yourself, or this something is legally protected. The Fool. When you take this leap of faith, this is going to push you to take a leap of faith, to really be in a space where you are open to all that is. All right. What is this? Surrender the habit of people pleasing, please. The Nine of Swords. When your vibe is off, it's like surrender to the wisdom of your body. I'm surprised it didn't come out. You getting bad vibes about stuff. People may be, playing mind games and asking you to do a lot of calculations, a lot of, maybe you're a book editor or something. I don't know. That Nine of Swords is like, look, enough is enough. Look at him avoiding text messages. Okay, and that's how I feel about things when it comes to when I will answer emails, text messages. I got business hours. I got business hours for my personal life, and I got business hours for my professional life, and I'm gonna stick to them, because sometimes people are reaching out to drain some, that's sometimes that's why you got to use your intuition, so that you'll know, what you're picking up before you even answer, if you answer at all. What is this? Surrender the habit of people pleasing for Pisces. The Hermit. Ghosting, right? But in a healthy way, because you've already taken a lot. You need to, have more self-awareness. And maybe you're around people who don't have a lot of self-awareness, right? They're not in tune with their self, the star player. They're not on the path, which we don't expect for everyone to be on the path. We would like for them to be, but it doesn't always work out that way. What is this? Surrender to inner peace. The Chariot. Gentleness, ease, and grace. Ride your chariot with gentleness, ease, and grace. All right. Lick your wounds and keep it moving. What is this? Chariot? The Ace of Pentacles. This is when you get your deserved reward. Something is happening with the next moon cycle. What is this? Surrender the idea you can fix somebody. The King of Swords. All right. You may be dealing with somebody that knows every damn thing. They're really not even open to advice anyway. They're really not open to different ways. Like, they may be stuck in their ways. Stuck in, maybe they're in the military. are very militant, maybe got a military background. What is this King of Swords? The stick, you want victory, right? And it seems like you can never win with this person. Even though you know some things that they can work on and make right, they still claim victory over the situation because it seems like whatever it is that you told them that they probably want to shift or change, it's still working for them. So it's like cool. They still claim victory, so cool. That's why you're setting this boundary with them. What is this setting? Surrender to setting limits. The Knight of Wands. All right. Maybe somebody is a player. All right. They maybe people like to interfere with you while you are focused and concentrating on what it is to do at hand. And maybe this is someone who isn't as grounded as they should be, that you need to set limits with. Maybe, this is someone that, likes to go out, have fun and all the things. Maybe it's a player for real. What is this Knight of Wands here? The Ten of Cups. Choose happiness over bullshit. You may even find out that something happens the next day when you set a boundary or set a limit to the point where you say that you don't want to go somewhere with somebody and something told you not to and you didn't. So now you have these outdated beliefs that you are working on. And with these outdated beliefs, it's like you can no longer be in the situation. After you go walk through all of this, you're a different person. Once you go through all of this and become a different person, become a different you, it may be uncomfortable to let go of things that are part of your old life. There's a monk, a shaman or a monk under a tree. Maybe there's a tree somewhere with a monk attached to it that you need to go talk to. You got to own your power now. It's different. Things are different now. The Seven of Pentacles, you've come a long way. Now it's time for you to make long-term decisions, goals that are rewarding and, will reap some type of results with this new version of you. A lot of people did get evolution today. All right, what is the Seven of Pentacles? The Magician. You got all the tools that you need. So you are finishing a cycle, starting a new one. So you have all the tools that you need. You just have to know how you're going to apply them and use them, which is you standing in this Seven of Coins energy, which is what do I want to reap in the near future? Could be longer, but one thing leads to the other. What is this? Surrender your fear of intimacy. Let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. What is this? Surrender your fear of intimacy. Three of Swords. The heartache happened in the past. The Hierophant, commitment, relationship, marriage, traditional beliefs. Checking those, checking out how you feel about certain things, really auditing yourself and your experiences so that you'll know what it is that you want to experience when you surrender that fear of intimacy because someone is reaching out to you, asking you to go dancing, asking you to go out. All right. Well, of course, you do have plans on the table. So you already gonna have plans. Look at that. This what jumped out. The lovers and the Hierophant. It's ordained that you do your thing. So something is ordained, but you have to let this in. And if you are in a relationship, it could also be that your partner is going through something and seeing things differently because that's how it happens as well because people begin to grow differently, especially when life starts lifing. And so that could be it as well, right? You hadn't been very intimate with your partner for quite some time. And, you have a fear of intimacy because it's like they never listen to, like, that's not my spot. Okay. I don't like going over there. You're not listening to me. Okay. Ray. And it's like things are changing. So that could be in the dynamic of a relationship that already exists. What do you have here for Pisces when it comes to self-care? Plan a vacation, a retreat, watch a movie. So with this vacation, what I'm getting here, maybe you're going to the mountains. Here it just feels like the maybe you're going to the mountains and there's going to be a lot of communication going on, all right? Things that need to be said will be said on this vacation. Things that need to be seen will be seen on this vacation. But this will also allow you to surrender to intimacy as well. So whether you're going with a partner or not, I feel like this is self-exploration. This is a new you that is emerging by going on this trip. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you next week. Okay. I'll be here. Will you be here?